Out chat. Should be live. Are we live? Out chat. Oh, I'm gonna turn off my own. I'm gonna mute myself. Hangouts on Air is going away August 1st. For quick streaming, try YouTube webcam, but that just sucks. So what's up? Is there even anyone in here? Probably not. One watching, which is probably me. So, Taser Face, the Frown King, is printing. And it is printing some ripcord filament. I'm looking at my thing and it's backwards. What's up, Mr. Buttram? I've got the zombie sign back there. And I'm printing a Joseph Prusa zombie from last Halloween. I just heard something weird, but I don't know what it was. Like tinkling. What's up, Mr. Buttram? You want to jump in? Oops, that's not what I want. Cancel. I want this button over here. Invite people. Copy. Close. You know what I will do? I'll do like you did and do it in Twitter. New tab. Twitter. Live. Taser Face, the Frown King. Tweet. I actually gave you the. I did that wrong, but that's alright. But there's the hangout. Guilt Trip Zombie read by Ripcord. Yep, that's what it is. Guilt Trip. It looks like nice filament. It's a nice color. It's not quite as red as my favorite red, which I don't think I can get anymore. But it's a nice red. And it lays down butter smooth. I mean, this thing hasn't been run in 3 months, 2 months. And literally the last day I ran it, I put a new nozzle in and a new heat brake. And it's a 0.6 nozzle. And never even tried it after I put them in because that's when the crap hit the fan with the family. And I brought it over here, adjusted the bed, just because the arm had cantilevered a little over. I had to adjust the right lead screw, set the height again because I never set the height after putting in the nozzle, and hit print, and it just went nuts. It was like perfect. Them MKS parts are awesome. What's up, One Raz? You, One Raz, were missing our thing because you were watching Michael's thing. And I didn't know Michael was having a thing because I would have had Michael come over to our thing. Because Mr. Buttram had a thing last night. So, yeah, you were watching, what's his name? Like, yeah, and we had a big thing that Mr. Buttram posted on Twitter, and we all joined in, and we had a massive, I don't know, what it was, 6 or 8 of us. Excuse me, Fun King, and Chris Riley, and Mr. Buttram, and a whole bunch of other people. It was like, at the end of it, I went and just, hit YouTube search, and there you guys were over, and it just ended watching Michael. Fox. Yeah. Mr. Fox himself, which pisses me off because, I wanted to see his stuff. What that? It's not 500 milligrams. It's 750, I think. I think that's 750. It might be 500. It is a smaller roll. It's 220C. That's all it says. 0.75, 220C. Anything on this side? Yeah, that might be a 500. Because it's normal height, but it's only half width, so I thought they were 750s. Yes, they are smaller rolls. Are my fans loud? Are you guys hearing the fans over my mic? I got like the window fan going, the ceiling fan going. Every fan I got going is going. You know what? I'll post it here too. If anyone wants to join in, there's the Hangout link. I probably won't stay long because it's been a very, very long day. And I'm looking at the wrong window. There we go. There's the Hangout window I wanted. I'm going to make smaller because I don't need it that small. There's the chat window, and yeah, Mr. Fox, you were watching 5, which is fine. If I'd have known he was over there, I would have gone over there and said, "Hey, dude, come join us," because he would have hopped right in. And I literally got out of the chat with Mr. Buttram and those guys, and you guys just ended like 2 minutes before I got out. I was like, "Oh crap!" I wrote on this page this morning. I just missed it. Oh well, it is what it is. Barbecuing some burgers. It's a beautiful day. It was not here. It was extremely hot and humid, like Florida weather. Like swamp ground, frickin' Walter weather. Hot, humid, close to 90 degrees, like 80% humidity. It is just now dropped to 70% humidity and 69 degrees out, but it is 70% humidity in my room at 80 degrees, which is why I got all the fans on. Because it's still 80 degrees in here. I'm sweating. I literally have taken 3 showers today. And I just got out of the shower. I took a quick, not even a shower. I just ran around in the shower and got wet. Rinsed off. And I'm sweating again already. I use 3D Best Q Black PGG. Never even heard of it. Have not heard of it. So, I need to design a hanger. I put I built my parents a little apartment in the basement because my father is now basically wheelchair bound, although he was in the wheelchair in the home, pretty much wouldn't get out of it. We had to make him get up and use the walker, blah, blah, blah. He was constantly complaining. Took him home Friday. Yesterday, I was building them the countertop so they'd have a sink. I gave him a little countertop, like kitchenette, even though there's no kitchen. It's just a countertop with a sink in it. But all of a sudden, he walks out the door, just walking. No walker, no wheelchair, just walking out the door. What are you doing? Can I help? I'm like, get your ass back in there. You're going to fall over, old man. And he's been walking around, freaking got up this morning, because I've been going out mowing the lawn at like 5 in the morning, just working like a half an hour to mow the lawn and just doing sections because it's been so freaking humid. It's the only time you can mow the lawn is. And I can do it at 5 in the morning because I have an electric lawnmower, which is awesome. I highly recommend the battery lawnmowers. They've come a long way. If you have like, this is an acre and a third, if you have that or smaller, it takes 2 batteries to mow my whole lawn. But anyways, I've been going out in the morning at like 5:30 in the morning and mowing lawn for half an hour or an hour or whatever. Just doing a chunk here and there, kind of goofing off just because it's cooler then. I come back in, he's sitting at the kitchen table, waiting for me. Where's breakfast? I was like, how the hell did you get up here? You're not supposed to be walking. We got up and I went walking, I wanted breakfast. It's like, oh, okay, man. And then he came up and had a shower. I'm not supposed to be doing that either. And he just does it. I think that home was, I think bringing him back home from the rest home / rehab center was the best thing. Anyway, back on track. I got sidetracked there. I put a TV down there, and it's on one of these wall hanging brackets. And then I have the cable box. It's just one of them little itty bitty Comcast ones now. It's like barely bigger than my cell phone. But the cable doesn't quite reach, so the cable box is kind of floating in the air, suspended by the cable and the power cord. But I think what I'm going to do is design and build a little bracket that hangs off the TV bracket, loops down, and just holds the cable box underneath the TV. Because you got to have it in line of sight so the remote works. I mean, actually, I don't think you're supposed to have to. I think they're whatever, audio or infrared or Wi-Fi or whatever they are now, but they always seem, if you block them off, they don't seem to work as well. So I was literally going to hang it like 4 or 5 inches underneath the TV. I think I'm going to make a clamp that clamps on to the TV's bracket. It's one of them swinging wall brackets. Have it come down and then basically be like a soap tray dangling down underneath it. So I got to design that. Which is why I got Taser Face back out. Because the llama core is out with no power supply, which I should have a new power supply thanks to Mr. Red Light. Supposedly he sent me a power supply yesterday, like right in the middle of the stream. He did the whole thing and said, "Here, take it." Like, thanks, man. And Jesus, there's like 2 people without. How do you not have Mr. Lightspeed was not moderator? You know what? We'll make Ozball moderator too. Why not? Everybody gets to be moderator tonight. Y'all got wrenches now. What's up, Viking? So we're gonna have to get together. I was gonna actually talk to you, Mr. Buttram, although you might not be able to with your kidlets. But if Fun King basementy thing's gonna be out, maybe we should do a community hangout and just let anybody jump in, and but in that time frame to keep that time bracket used, if that makes sense, because that's actually a good time bracket, 4 to 6. Maybe we should do that. Yeah, he sent me I'll look in the email. He sent me he did the USPS tracking number and everything like 10 minutes after he said he's going to send it. He's like, I printed a label, I'll put it in the mail in the morning, and you'll have it on the 1st, which I don't know how that's possible because that's tomorrow, ain't it? Tomorrow the 1st or tomorrow the 31st? Is this a 31-day month or a 30-day month? Yeah, no, it's a 30-day month. I don't know how I can have it tomorrow, but sure. You'd have to put it in the mail tomorrow. Unless he's got Sunday pickup. Who knows? Whatever. I appreciate that he's willing to do it. I mean, that's just freaking awesome. I love this community. Everyone just helps everyone. It's like awesome. Oh, yeah. Oh, item delivered to garage. Oh, crap. I'm going to have to run outside for a minute. My father's new wheelchair might be here. That was supposed to be delivered today. Like a priority order-y thing. Let's see, tracking number. I don't know where he sent it from. That doesn't look like a USPS tracking number. It might be a FedEx or something. I don't know. It doesn't have a link. He just gave me a number. I'm sorry. Whenever it gets here, it gets here. It's not. Well, make her join in. Have the kids pop in. Kids are fun. Look at Fun King. He started it with his kid. Kids are fun. Got to say, not only that, I had no slicer because I wiped my computer just before I took that offline, or just after I took that offline, 2 months ago? And so I had no profiles for this thing. I made it up on the fly, and it seems to be printing near perfectly. Maybe the travel moves are a little fast. When they say 220 on the roll, I got it at 215. So I might be burning a little light. Kids are fun, especially when they're not yours. I'm supposed to get a cat tomorrow. Doesn't look like I'm going to do it because I got doctor's appointments with my parents. My brother's coming down. Wednesday, my other brother's coming down. So maybe I'll go get a cat Tuesday. I want a cat. Getting a cat. I like cats. Not a kitten. Cat. I don't want to deal with the whole training thing. And I can't have a kitten with my father. But I'm pretty much stuck here for a few years at least, so I always wanted a cat, and I just never got one because I was always traveling for work. I mean, I used to travel, work all up and down the East Coast. But now that I'm not, might as well get a cat. I want a cat. Need a couple of kids to help cover a little bit of that when his house trained. I remember me as a child, and I was not stupid enough to subject myself to me. That ain't happening. I know better than that crap. I'd be in jail right now if I had a kid because I would have killed it. If it was half as much trouble as I was to my parents, I would have killed it. Kidding. Kids are great. I love them, man. I rent my nieces and nephews all the time when they were younger. Most of my nieces and nephews are, well, your guys' age now. They're in their 30s and 40s mostly. Then go do something fun where they can't get in trouble. What is there that kids can do that they don't get in trouble? There is no such thing as something they can do. That's fun and not get in trouble. What can kids do that not get in trouble? There is no such thing. You're making it up. I don't believe you. Hope my sound stays in sync. Oh, why? What do you? Is your audio not in sync with my video or whatever? No, they can't sit quietly. They're children. There is a way, but it's kind of illegal now. See, my grandfather used to be awesome about it because we used to have like Christmas parties and Halloween parties, and all the holidays. We'd have at my grandfather's. And he'd have both sides of the family and everything. They were all big, huge parties. Just freaking out. And the parents would all, start drinking. About 8 o'clock, he had this huge basement. It was just a raised ranch, but it was a big raised ranch. It was double length and a half. It was huge. And but it was a 10-foot ceiling, full in-ground basement. We'd all the kids would go down there. It'd be like 10 of us down there. And he had all these antique steel trucks. And I mean, like trucks you could sit on. They were big. Sit on the cab of the truck. And it had a little steering wheel and everything. You like run your little legs. And I mean, we're talking I was 4 or 5 years old. And all my cousins were all there. And Tinker Toys and Lincoln Logs and, the whole 9 yards. We were all down there having a ball. About 8 o'clock every night, we'd have a party. He'd come down there, and everybody get a shot of freaking Jack Daniels. If you were a kid and you were down there, you did a shot of Jack Daniels. Needless to say, an hour later, we were all out cold on the floor, sleeping bags. That was how you got your kids to be quiet. You gave them Jack Daniels. We all did shots of JD when I was like 5. Yeah, that wasn't too smart. Good old Gramps. Tell you it worked. We were fast asleep. Half hour later. I'm having trouble with that for a couple of months now. Trying to do with a Firefox upgrade or not. You're still using Firefox? I used to like Firefox, but it kept bugging out on me. I really like Safari forever too, and it's just Chrome is just far superior to all of them right now. I bounce around because every once in a while they come out with an update and one ends up better than the other, but right now Chrome is the most stable one for me. Yeah, Benadryl. And that's so, I'm sorry, Benadryl is not very good for children. You do know what Benadryl does, right? Increases the white blood count, white cell. I think it's printing away over there. Yes, Benadryl is great. I used to do the Benadryl trick, the cough medicine. They used to make the Flintstones like cough syrup. It tastes like grape juice with a kick, which I think they outlawed now for that very reason because the kids were chugging it down. Later, dearie. Go eat some good burgers. Burgers are good. I like me some burgers. Burgers be best. Dogs are good, but burgers be best. We had BLTs. This is funny. So they're in the basement. We got them all set up. We got a little table where we can all sit at and have dinner now. And so I make BLTs because it's freaking screaming hot here, and I didn't want to like really cook and bacon, even though it's hot. It's quick. It's like 5 minutes. I'm done. All I got to cook is the bacon. So I cook a whole freaking pound and a half of bacon for the 3 of us. A lot of bacon. And bring it downstairs with lettuce, tomato, and bread, and all the stuff, and juices, and watermelon, and cantaloupe. I hand it to my father, figuring he'll make his own. And he puts some mayonnaise on the bread, and then he starts putting bacon on it. And I mean, he's just stacking the bacon on it. I'm like, are you going to have any lettuce, tomato? He's like, I don't need any of that crap. He's got like a freaking inch of bacon between 2 slices of bread. He probably ate 3/4 of that freaking pound of bacon. Whatever, dude. At this point, you put food in your mouth and you eat it, we're good. Kind of not worried about things like cholesterol, freaking counts, and junk like that at his age. Right now, we just wanted to gain some weight. So that was good. He ate lots of bacon, and milk, and juice, and yogurt. I think I actually need to feed him more. I don't think I've been feeding him enough. And some yogurts or something. watching Frown King print. He was printing happily. Where'd the Frown King logo go? Maybe that's it right here on the floor. It is. Gotta have Frown King frowning. Oh, you can't even see it because the mic's in the way. There we go. Frown King. Hey, what's up, Minnesota? You don't have a wrench either. Here, let's give you a wrench just because it's wrenchy day. You are now wrenched. Is anybody else not wrenched? I think everybody's wrenched now. Excuse me. Burping. So anyway, nobody wants to join in and chat, talk about whatever they want to talk about. Silly baseball signs. Uh-oh. Looks like Mr. Joel Telling's car crapped out. Oh well. 95% of your fence up? Fencing sucks. That's right up there with roofing. Good boys. I hate fencing. That's my last job was from a fencer. It was the worst. Roofing is not as bad as fencing. I do not like fencing. It's just, for one, I don't like fences. Build a wall or something. I mean, I get them if you have like dogs and stuff, you gotta have them to keep them in the yard and that kind of crap. But occasionally, the classic white picket fence on the front of certain houses. I'm not big on fencing. Just doesn't look good to me. I'd rather see natural trees. I get why people need them, though. I mean, especially if you live in a tighter area. Holy crap. I don't know if you can see it. Well, you can sort of see it right there. It's like really like pink and red outside. I don't know if you can see it through the clouds, especially with this red blanket in front of it, but that cloud right there is very red. Very, very red. Bright red. It's too windy out to go fly the quadcopter, unfortunately, or else I'd shoot it up into the sky. So I got to make 14-foot gates. What are you freaking fencing? You live on a farm? That I can see having fencing for. Keep the cows and goats. Two years. Wow. Oh, crap. Been a long day. Printing the Prusa Zombie. It's looking pretty good. I don't think it's perfect. Again, I'm seeing a couple layer errors. That could be because the fans are going and everything's not evenly temperatured. Probably should keep the temperature up, but it's just a goofy thing. I don't think he makes that much on Patreon, but he's doing pretty well. Hey, he does pretty well. He's good. His thing is his presentation. He's good at making it look good. I guess I just saw it on Twitter. They were laughing about something, and they showed a picture of a car being towed away. I'm not even sure if it's his car. David and I were on the way back from the baseball tournament when this happened. Seemed fitting to watch Mark Roberts' latest video on stealing baseball signs. Okay. Yeah, that's his Subaru. His kidlet. In there sucking on a soda while they tow his car away. So, yeah, I guess that's car done. I don't think he makes quite that much, but he's doing all right. I mean, he's got enough followers and marketed well. He's got a good his presentation is his attitude too. I can't do that. He's always like happy and go lucky, and I'm kind of bitchy and moody. I would never be able to do what he does on a day-to-day basis. And he did it at the right time. I mean, he was just starting out just as I started out. I actually started watching his videos after I've been doing it a couple, 3 months, and he was, getting into it and knew a little bit more than me because he had real printers, and all I had was that stupid little. I learned fast because of that stupid little M3D micro. God, that was a piece of junk. For all the companies that have gone out of business, how is my M3D micro still in business? I just don't get it. Those things are the worst pieces of junk. They're freaking garbage, and they charge an arm and a leg, but they still get like $350 for them, aren't they? Like you can get a real printer for that. I sold it for half of what I had, what I paid for it, added $25 and got the Max Micron, which was a way better printer. Just they're cute. I mean, that's what got me. They were advertising all over Facebook, and $400 at the time seemed cheap. I didn't realize. I didn't know. Bought with them M3D micros. Oh my god, that was the biggest mistake of my life. Almost got me to not stay in 3D printing. Hey, whatever. Good for him. He's popular, and again, it's not that he's got a good subject, and he's got a good attitude. Tom and Angus are both. Tom's been around the longest, I think, of all of them. Angus is shortly after Tom, and then Joel last. But Joel's got Tom and Angus are both good. Angus is great, but Joel just has a really good presentation. He's got the ability. He's got a natural ability to be like friendly, I guess is the word. Okay, good for him. If I could do it, I would, but I can't. I'm losing weight, and yet I'm still too fat. Need to lose all of this. Need to lose all of this. All of it. Needs to go away. No more gut. I think I've lost 10 pounds in the last 2 weeks just from sweat. Just from sweat. So anyway, maybe we should actually do something exciting. Nobody wants to jump in here, I guess. I got a little baby drawing here. I drew off the. And you'll be even able to understand what I sketched out. But I know what it is. But I think we'll fire up Fusion. Hope my computer doesn't freak out completely. Trying to live stream and record Fusion. Yeah. And we will go, okay, share screen. Share your entire screen. Why not? I got nothing to hide. Let's see if I can make this a little smaller. And I get rid of this. I'm going to start with a new sketch. Bring that over there. We can keep chatting. We can get rid of this. Put it down, tuck it down out of the way. We'll actually make this smaller. It doesn't need to be that big. Hey, Red Light, what's up, man? You're a moderator. Everybody's a moderator tonight. I'm making everybody moderator. Anybody that comes in and isn't a douchebag gets to be a moderator. You've been moderated. You've been wrenched. So, this is another thing that's weird with Fusion lately. The latest version, the grid just doesn't show up. Why isn't the grid layout grid? I gotta turn it on. And it won't turn on. I won't turn on. There it is. Well, I have the graphics design. Where are the graphics? Right here. Normal, better performance, simple. So I got it all nice and easy for my little poor Mac. What you up to there, Red Light? Anything fun and exciting? Okay, let's put a sketch on here. This will be the best place to start. I gotta put my glasses on because I can't read my chicken scratch. Let's see, 20 by 30. Well, let's do this first. We'll actually go way up here with it. So it's 20 wide. Actually, I should make it a center one. 20 wide. 20 wide. 20. 20. Tab. 30. Turn. The new Hoosier Club meetup is August 31st. Tweet. And we'll just offset that. Like, I don't know, what, 4 or 5? Should be enough. 5. Of course, I don't have this thing set up right yet. Still have not set up my mouse control on Fusion yet since I rebooted everything. Okay, you're supposed to center. Why aren't you centering? That's weird. Used to be you click on it, would bring it right to the center. Now it's like doing all kinds of weird shit. Pardon my French. Well, close enough. Then I need an arm to go down 140 millimeters ish. So do this. With that, come down here. With that, come down here. Do 145. Do it tomorrow. Tab. I wouldn't lock onto that. It usually locks onto that. That's alright. Alright, let's make it 20. 20. might actually make it less later, but sure. I'll bring smoked meats. At Robbie Q's, he's having a Hoosier meeting. Not a Hoosier. Hoosier. So then I need an 87.25 by 136 tray. Oh, if I start here, and I'll make that like escape. Oh, something's clicking on there. Feel it's rubbing somewhere on the nozzle. Hopefully it doesn't knock over some supports or something. It needs to be at least 136. This can be like 10. This needs to be 136 plus a lip and stuff on either side of 5. So let's make it 150. Boom, done. This, along with this, I need to extrude out 87 plus say 10 is 97, so let's just say 100. That'll work. Ooh, freaking out. I gotta get the mouse controls back. And this, which clamps onto the actual thing, I'll extrude out, say, 15. How does that look? Yeah, more. 20. I'll make a nice clamp. Maybe a 25. 22. 25. Go with that for now. And this, I don't think I'm going to leave straight and cancel. Keep doing that. I got to get my mouse controls back. I never reassigned them. And this, I think, though, I'm going to do some kind of archy thing. I need to put a sketch there. I'm not going to use just that straight line. I'm going to make an archy thing. So let's make it an archy thing, just because I can. Right here. There. You know what? Escape. I'm going to start over because I'm actually going to have it grip onto the front of that. That'll be cool. You want to grab on right there, which is, I gotta eject all that. Okay. Now I can go back to the arc thing. 2-point arc. Arc from there. There. Arc back slightly. So that's good. Escape. Parallel it. Right here. That looks decent. Okay. And we can just draw a straight line from here. Somewhere. Around there to there. Yeah, it's not terrible. Yeah, I gotta close that, subject that thing to it. Okay, and it should close that, which it did. And it doesn't look too shabby. Yep, that's about what I want. Grab that thing. Do a solid extrusion. do it symmetrical. Let's make it like 8, so it's good and strong. Join. Okay. Should make everything one big body. I have one body or 3 or 2. I have one body. That's the whole thing. That's what I wanted to see. You guys have any idea what I'm doing? Let's see. Let's put some arcs in to tie it all together better. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Let's turn the sketches off. Goodbye. Grab this edge. Put a fillet on it. Not a big one. Oops, not that big. Oh, that looks alright. I was yanking over here. I think it's just yanking on this spool. Let's add this one. Let's see. Which button do I need? This one. Add that. So they're both on there. Okay. Do the same thing underneath here. Make it nice and strong. Go here. Is it like binding or something? What the hell's going on? Pretty good. Clipping one of the, whatever, it's clipping one of the sparks when it moves. That's what it sounds like. Bring this out right there. We get, so yeah, I got quite all the way. 6.5 sounds good. I really have to get my mouse control back. There too. Okay. Now, I have to make this into a clamp somehow where I can take it on and off. Basically, that's it. Actually, go back to the sketches. This one. Create a sketch. Actually, I can just take this, offset it, in negative 3.5. Sure. Sure, that works. Then I can just take this lip. I can extrude it up. 5, 4. 4 sounds good. 4 enough. Go with 5. Why not? That's where the little cable box sits. That clears everything. I have a feeling it won't. That's alright. Wondering how much room there is on those cables. Let's go back to the sketch. Edit. Line. Here. Escape. And let's put a line right here. Escape. 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 Sketch. Change this. Not include that. Okay. Now let's do that. Well, let's do it a little bit less, like only 3 millimeters. 3. Okay. And I know the cables from the cable box will clear. What is that? I keep missing it as it does it. I want to know what that yanking noise is. I don't see anything sticking up. And let's put an arc right here to make it look good. Put it here too. Those guys can reach between the images, but I never get that to work right. That too. Whoops. Can't see. That's not happening. I grabbed the wrong line. Go away, bud. Yeah, let's do like 6. Now what happens if I grab this one over here? I think I just grabbed the wrong line. Any of you guys even following this still? Okay then. Go to sketches. If I can round that over on the inside. Not doing too much damage. Oh, that looks nice. So 1.5. Over here, do the same thing. Oh, let me do it here too. Yep. Here too. Yep. Here too. Yep. I like it. Origins. I am, sort of. Good answer. And I think that's my little tray. What do you think? Just got to make the top clamp. That'll hold my little cable box. My parents' little TV. The actual TV bracket will go through here. I got to figure out how to make that a clamp that I want to use. And then this will actually hold the cable box. All the wires will come in. And then it's all hidden kind of sort of behind the TV / underneath the TV. And it's a fairly simple print, which Taser Face, the Frown King, will have no problems with. They probably won't do it in Ripcord Zombie Red. Save. Cable box. We're going for a box holder. And there we go. Let's name it too. Cable box holder. Cable box shelf, let's call it. How's that? Just to be different. Save. And there she be. A simple cable box shelf. Still need to make a clamp of some sort. I think I'm going to do that right now because it's almost 9 o'clock and I'm yawning. I'm tired. It's been a long day. That's a good start. How much more time does Taser Face have? Making me zombie. What's it rubbing on? Once in a while I'm hearing it clicking. Of course, I'm not over there watching it, so I don't see it. I don't know what's causing it. Sweating my butt off. and I had to give my parents a heater. Freaking hot out. They wanted a heater. Got a little portable heater I put down there for them. They were cold. It's like 75 degrees out. I mean, it's freaking cold. It looks like it's printing fairly well. Can't really see the front of it. Oh well. Yeah, I thought I got you, freaking bug. Got you that tiny little bastard. Hate bugs. You can fly around outside all you want. You come into my domain and get in my face, you're done. Alright. That's enough of that for this night. Good start. Be able to print that fairly simply. Oh, crap. I think I'm going to hit the road there, guys. It's 3:09. Yeah. I'm tired. See? Watching myself yawn in the delay from YouTube. I'm not watching the stream, I'm watching the YouTube. Or I'm watching the stream, not the hangout. That makes sense. Idea Maker just came out with a new update, if anyone's interested. Not that any of you guys use Idea Maker, but you should be. They update, oh god, almost, well, not as often as Cura, but often enough, and they're really good at, they put out a, like a major update about a month ago, and there was bugs, like always. Once you release it out into the wild, you always find stuff you didn't normally have. And within a month, they had 2 updates. They've updated it twice since then, just, little mini updates. Fix some bugs, add some features, fix some stuff that didn't get fixed properly. That is the way a company should handle it. All right, later, Viking. So, anyways, that was fun. The zombie is printing away. Got a little while to go. Another hour and a half left by this. Which is a little late, but that thing runs so quiet, the fans are louder than it. Can't even hear it. The only time I hear it is when it rubs on something or clicks or does a really fast move across the whole thing, and I can hear it go bzzz. That's about it. I want to know what was clicking when I don't hear it anymore. Printing little Prusia paws now. It's the Prusia zombie. Oh, I see a string or two. I don't know why it's doing such heavy intro there. No, at all. I don't know. There was a lot of errors when I brought that up in the Idea Maker. Idea Maker had to do some serious correction. It didn't even fix them all. There was a lot of backwards faces in the Prusia zombie. Anyway, I'm off, killing it. Later, guys. Where is my live stream? There it is. Got too many windows open. Anyway, I'm off. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. See you next week. Try not to work too hard tomorrow on a Monday. Monday. 4th of July week. So that's a good thing. All right, I'm off. Later.